My name is John Berfelo. Last name is spelled B as in Bob, E-R, F as in Frank, E-L-O. Website is medtainercanada.com, also iGreenPlanetStore.com. It's been a long haul. I've been basically on the forefronts of fighting for patients' rights, WCB, education, being involved with a new conference called the Green Rush Financial Conference, where we're bringing education to the miners and the money people in the industry. So lots of work on the go right now, definitely. You know what? Getting out there, getting vocal, letting people know how cannabis is a medicine and how it affects everybody's quality of life. We're talking about feeding your endocannabinoid system, and that's something that we've taken out of our diet over the last 100 years. And nowadays, with the new education and what's happening, legalizing worldwide, we take a look at the United States. 2 legal states, I should say, Washington, in the past 3 days. We got 24 legal states for medical, and well, we got Canada, we got Uruguay, Slovenia. It's happening. We're getting a whole new structure around this marvelous plant. And one thing we always talk about, one thing I remember reading in different books and stuff, is how the multicolored plant will change the world. It'll change everything. We're seeing that here today. We're seeing how the tree is falling. It's crashing through all of the branches. What I would say that cannabis, you can hear that crack, and the tree is falling and prohibition is over. We're getting more into a whole new system where now we got big business involved. We have the miners, we have the oil, the guys in oil, the guys in pharma, and now slowly moving all their money over into cannabis. And like I say, we don't have to mine it from the ground, we got to grow it from the earth. It's a whole new industry. We're talking about the cannabis industry. We're talking about industrial cannabis. We're talking about medical cannabis. We're talking about cannabis. We're not talking about marijuana or weed or industrial hemp. It's all cannabis, and that's one thing we got to take a good look at. And the new infrastructure behind it, and how we can use it for basically hemp concretes to, wow, it's just a whole new thing happening right now. And I'm very much glad to be a big part of what's happening, and it has a lot to do with the education of how cannabis has helped me. And that's from a fall of 28 feet back in 2005 when I hit the concrete. And some of the videos I've done with Empowering Health, personal story, they said that I destroyed the left side of my body. So after years of being on pharmaceutical drugs and being involved with amino acids, natural supplements, being published in Case Journal, PubMed Journal, writing stories, well, it's put me in a level today that I'm able to actually bring the education to you and how cannabis helps me every day, and like everybody else out there. It's a whole new world. We have, of course, Mark Emery, who's just apparently he's being free, but we're still in transfer, so it was really interesting to listen to Jody and her takes on that. And of course, her new running for the Liberal Party. Big things happened with the MMAR Coalition against Repeal. That's the reason why I'm here, is supporting Jason and Remo, and of course taking out the word out to the valley where I live and stuff like that. I like to come down here and throw more education towards the people that are around, and of course mixing with all the people that know what's going on in the industry, so I can educate the people that are listening to me on what we do. Teaching people about harvesting what we say now is decontaminating cannabis, getting rid of all that plant matter and just looking at the true medicine, and that would be the glandular head. So taking a look at the different equities and how cannabis affects us in each different way. For me, I like to wash my cannabis with ice and water, and I take it fresh, I put it in the freezer, and then from there I produce this great medicine that's for me. So I decontaminated my cannabis. The triclones, the true medicine. I've gotten rid of all of the contaminants, and now I have this epic resin. Nice stuff. So it's a whole different level of how we can medicate and how we're able to get a better quality of life, of not being able to smoke big joints and stuff like that, but actually being able to medicate with just a simple trippy stick. You can hit a button, we can medicate pretty much anywhere at any time. Okay, this here is the 120 micron, so this is fresh frozen, and this is MK Ultra, as you can see. This here is a different triclone head. This is the 90 micron. So I'm just going to move it over there and hopefully not make it, there you go, you can see how that is. So it's got a different efficacy even though it's from the same plant. And this is the 73 micron. And I can even go down to the 45, so I harvested different microns. And what this is from one plant, I get so many different efficacies and so many different medicines. So I find the 73 very muscle relaxing, but the 90 wakes me up in the morning and helps with, I get muscle spasms from my spinal cord injury. So what I say, it helps me, it takes away the vibrations. This is truly my medicine, and this is what I really need to help me with my pain control. So with something like this can be dissolved into coconut oils, it can be dissolved into fat, it can be taken in any form or any way now. And because this is fresh frozen, this isn't decarboxylated, it hasn't been activated yet, and what we're saying is it hasn't hit heat. So I've taken my cannabis fresh from the room, put it directly into the freezer, then I wash it with ice and water, keep it cold, and then it's dried in a cool temperature, and now I have true medicine. Now I can take this in any form, and we're talking this much here is truly my medicine, and that's all I need to medicate. And I can take a nice little pipe like this, which is all vapor basically. There's no plant matter in here, there is no carcinogenics. This is truly the medicine that we talk about. This is, well, really it's truly the proper way to medicate. Yeah, I have the little torch and I have my trippy stick. I have different ways of being able to use this. What we say is people are dabbing with shatters and butane extractions, which are not good for you. What we're showing here right now is we can dab fresh frozen bubble hash. It's very easy. It's about medicine. It's about medicine on the go, the green way. That's what I talk about. That's why I have my medtainer for my medicine. I always carry my medicine with me, and this is exactly what we talk about. We talk about being able to grow our own medicine, being able to produce our own medicine, and that's why we're here today, and that's why we're looking at this whole new industry. It's exciting to know that I don't have to hide to medicate, that I can pretty much medicate when I'm needed to at any time and anywhere in Canada, and hopefully soon the world, because that's what we're working on now. It's working on the world, right? I mean, that's the big challenge. We got to convince everybody that this is not a harmful drug. It's purely a medicine. It's recreational because everybody needs a little bit of activated THC daily for general well-being. No matter which way you look at it, it's a great plaything to have.
Will we see you there on October 20th?
I will definitely be there. 100%. MedTain will be there strong and fighting for the coalition and stuff. We'll be actually having a fundraiser. So I once again have printed off 300 limited edition coalition MedTainers, and they're fundraisers. So for a $20 donation, you will receive one, and that will once again do another big donation of $4,000+ towards our fight. So I know I did that on March 31st, the day of the end. I did a donation, and that was a big donation on behalf of everybody who supported the coalition, seriously injured workers who did a lot of donating. We're getting medtainers from me and supporting the fight because they too are growing for themselves with injuries. So it's about getting the message out there to everybody, and it's about the education. And the best part about that is what's happening right now with the concerts, with the big, well, you know what? It's just great. The great vibe that's here right now. I think that's what we always talk about, is the vibe that we get when we're around like-minded people that discuss how great this plant is, and then why should it be illegal? It's really, well, we're waking up. Everybody's seeing it. We always say, like Sanjay Gupta, CNN, they repeated his documentary every day for 3 months all over the place about Charlotte and how CBD, a different cannabinoid, it wasn't just the CBD, it was also the other parts of the THC, the other compounds in cannabis, all the cannabinoids that help Charlotte. But I mean, it's made big international news, and even with Rick Simpson on helping, well, we won't say curing cancer, we'll say stopping the progression of cancer and from it killing people. So what we're seeing is a whole different level. Cannabis is a medicine, people. We know it. And soon you will know it too, because it'll help you and your loved one any day soon, let me tell you.
The special MedTainers with the coalition logo on it, where can people get those?
Well, right now we're going to be, we'll be on the coalition website. And we have different, all the events, there'll be MedTainers available at the events. We'll also have other coalition representatives that are across Canada that will be listening when they'll be having them. So boxes will be distributed across Canada to certain coalition representatives. Get in contact with a representative in your area and put one aside, because of course, like last time, they went very quick. It was a great donation. We're doing it again, and who knows, maybe we'll do another, and we'll keep going. It'll be maybe we can raise $100,000 by donating. Who knows? You know what I mean? We got to raise more money, and that's what we're here for. We're here to raise money so we can fight for our right to continue to grow our own medicine.